Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super duper exciting one because I'm going to be reviewing the Colourpop and Stranger Things collection. Now the reason this is super exciting is because they actually sent this collection to me. You would have told me like 4 or 5 years ago they would be actually just reaching out to you and asking to send you this collection. Like, she would not have believed you. Like, I am gobsmacked. I could not. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was one of those little fake emails that get bounced around. I literally could not believe it, but I have literally been sent the entire collection. The fact that this is Stranger Things as well makes me even more excited. I love Stranger Things. I don't know if you've been around on my channel for a long time. I did actually review the MAC and Stranger Things collection. I'm obsessed with Stranger Things. I cannot wait for the new season next year, and yeah, I'm just so excited about this video. So if you would like to see my thoughts on the Colourpop and Stranger Things collection, then please keep watching. I love Colourpop and I literally just still can't go over this. So they sent out this like huge leaflet with the collection, and then it just tells you all the bits inside. So just as a bit of an overview, we have a liquid highlighter, we have a cream blush, a lip mask, liquid eyeshadows, an eyeshadow palette, and a lip gloss trio. Oh my god, amazing. Everything is still in stock, including like the full collection set as well. So of course I will link it down below in the description box, and I will upload this as soon as possible. First product we're going to try is the cream blush. This is actually one of the products I'm most looking forward to testing, because you'll see why in a sec. Packaging is absolutely sick, and this is the Buyer's cream blush, and it retails for £14. I'm sorry. The record player, the shadows of the boys on their bikes, like, I'm sorry, it's just absolutely everything. So this apparently has a natural matte finish. This is the packaging. It's in like a cardboard packaging, and it is a pH blush. So it says our colour changing natural matte cream blush reacts to your unique pH to change from smoky blue to a custom soft focus pink shade that works perfectly for you. I just think this fits the theme perfectly. I love it. I don't think I have a pH blush. I have pH lip oils and things, but I honestly think this is the first pH blush I've got, so I'm very excited to try. Obviously, as you can see in the pan, it does have that really dark blue / black colour, but I'm going to rub my finger in it. It's very creamy, but as soon as you rub your finger in it, it does come off that sort of pink colour. It feels like it has a really thin, lightweight consistency. I'm not really sure. I feel like a brush would probably be best with this. Okay, so I'm going to take some on my Made by Mitchell MF4 brush, and let's apply this on the skin. Oh my goodness. Okay. It didn't look like much on my hand, but honestly, it has so much pigment. And it's definitely nice and buildable as well. I noticed I could just add like a really nice little natural layer, soft finish, but then you can definitely build up the pigment. It does look really glossy and shiny in the pan, but as you can see by my cheek, it's actually not as wet looking on the skin, so it definitely does have that more demi-matte sort of finish to it. And to be honest, it actually looks like it's really drying down, like the finish of it, which I actually prefer because I have oily skin. I'm not like a massive fan of really wet, glossy sort of cream blushes and things. So I think this suits me perfectly. And obviously it's pH, so this is universal. It will adhere to your skin tone, and I absolutely love this. Now, next, this is a product I'm a little bit scared because I'm not a massive liquid highlighter person. As I said, I have oily skin, and unless the liquid highlighter is going to show through underneath my powder, I just find it an entirely pointless step in my makeup, but we will see how this shows through. So this is the Hawkins Milk, and this retails for $12. You can see the bottle in the little window here. It says, have you seen me? And then this says Liquid Light Glow Drops. Oh, it's so cute. So this is what it looks like in the packaging. I just love all the details. It says glow to another dimension with this ultra reflective opalescent blue multi-use highlighter infused with a light reflecting pearls for a super luminous finish. I think I'm going to use a brush to apply this. I'm actually going to take it directly from the pipette. Let's try. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to flip my brush around just so I can like blend it out a little bit and buff it. Okay, so that is what the highlighter looks like on me. It is most definitely reflective. Like, you have no problems seeing that in the light. And I can see the blue reflection. It's not super in your face blue, which I like. I'm not like massive on coloured highlighters and stuff. Obviously, they were a thing back in the day. But I do love my like neutral colour highlighters. Honestly, this is really subtle. You can't actually tell that much. Like, you can see it in the sort of like shimmer reflex, but overall it is quite a subtle blue colour. I do love how blinding this is, but the test for me is what it's going to look like once I powder, because I just can't wear products like this over powdering things because I have oily skin, as I said. I'm going to bore you with that, but I don't like the feeling of wet products on my skin. Like, I like to be really nice and matte. Okay, so I've just done some powder, bronzer and my eyebrows because I just want to come back and show you my cheeks before I put more blush and highlighter on. Firstly, for the blush, you can definitely see it under my powder, which is good. It's such a pretty pink colour. Like, I absolutely love the shade of it. Obviously, I would still powder over the top anyway. I don't ever just apply a cream blush and go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do love to put powder on top of it just to make the blush last as long as possible. But it is a stunning shade and I absolutely love it. Onto the highlighter. Now, when I look at my skin, I feel like you can't initially see any highlighter. I don't know, maybe on camera you might be able to see a little bit of it. When I look up close, I can definitely see a little bit of reflex there. Like, can you just see that little bit of sheen peeking through? In this shadow right here, I can see the specks of the blue shimmer. So I do like it in that respect. I think just personally, it's just not a product I always want to use. Like, I'll use liquid highlighters and very rarely. It's not something I have loads of in my collection, but these are really nice. If you like liquid highlighters, I do genuinely love the finish of them. Dry down quite nicely and they look beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to go in with some powder, blush and highlight. I of course have to use the Hawkins blush. This is actually called Friends Don't Lie. This is from the MAC collection. Honestly, this is what, oh my Christ, this is one of my favourite blushes I have in my entire collection. The blush colour is absolutely beautiful. I feel like it complements the Colourpop one really nicely. Then for highlighter, I've just got this one by CT out. This is the Moonlit Glow highlighter. I love these. Annoyingly, the pan does spin around, but it's such a gorgeous highlighter. I'm going to give my face a spritz. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. I forget how fine this is. Absolutely stunning. Next, we're going to move on to this. This is the Waffle Lip Mask. This retails for $12. How cute. And then this is the packaging. Love it. I've got to smell it. Oh, a waffle with maple syrup on it. Camera stopped recording annoyingly, but I was describing to you what this is. So it says, get the sweetest lips with this buttery maple waffled flavour lip mask inspired by 11 that comes in the cutest waffle jar, infused with hydrating squalene and moisturising shea butter and vitamin E. It smells so good. Oh god, I think I've applied too much. Oh my god, it tastes sweet. Not that you're meant to eat it, but I had quite a lot of excess and I can literally taste how sweet it is. Definitely has a nice like thicker consistency as it's a lip mask. It feels really nice and hydrating on the lips. Definitely gives that really nice glossy look. I think you can see a little bit of the shimmer particles in it as well, which is super pretty, but yeah. It's a nice lip mask and as I said, so sweet, like I can literally taste it. Okay, so it has been precisely an hour since my last clip. My light died and I had to sort of sit around and wait for it to charge because I have to do this review tonight. I can't just stop filming now and film the rest tomorrow sort of thing. Anyway, I don't know where I got to with the lip mask. It's a very nice lip mask. I've had it on for an hour now. Still very much there on my lips. Still feels really nice and hydrating and thick. So it's a nice one. And if you love the smell of maple syrup waffles, you will love that. Okay, so let's move on to the main star of the show. This is the eyeshadow palette. It says this collectible palette features 16 shades in matte metallic and pearlescent glitter finishes. The top half represents Hawkins and the bottom half represents the upside down. Love that. So this is the packaging. It very much matches the cream blush, but this is the cassette and then this is the TV unit. Let's get this open. The packaging is absolutely amazing. Like, look at this. I'm obsessed. And then this is what the palette looks like. As it says, these top rows represent Hawkins and these bottom 2 rows represent the upside down, which I absolutely love. And some of these shades look absolutely beautiful. Like, you can tell straight away like which ones are like the more glitter finishes, and then you have like the regular shimmers in here. Love the design of it as well, like with the Demogorgon like upside down, and obviously it flips around like this. Oh, I just love this. So I know it's sort of like half Hawkins, half upside down, but I think it would only be right if I did like a smoky look for this collection. So firstly, I'm going to take the Void, which is the black in the palette. It's going to look really scary at first and, you know, a bit like, oh my god, what are you doing? But just trust the process. So with smoky eyes, I like to work backwards. I like to start with the darkest shade and then work my way to the lightest. So I'm firstly just taking the black. I'm not going to take it any higher than this, and I'm just going to stamp it in the area that I want it. Then I'm going to take the shade Demogorgon, which actually has the stamp in it, which is so cool. I love that. And I'm going to take this on a slightly smaller, like more denser brush, just so I can start sort of like smushing the black and the red together to create that like easy blendable space. I don't really know where I'm going with what I'm saying, but you get the gist. And then to start the blend of that, I'm going to take the shade D&D, which is this one here. And again, it's very much trust the process. Like, I'm going to need to go back and blend like all of these shades together so it just makes a bit more sense. Because at the moment, it's obviously going to look really messy. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Chief of Police, which is this shade here. There's also a pink in here, which is the shade 11. I love the colour, but I just don't think it, unless you do like a very natural look with just the Hawkins side, I couldn't really see it working with the other shades. But, or maybe the red, actually. I think I'm talking rubbish, basically. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back through and like rebalance everything and not bring pigment back. Like, I should have really started with the black because I definitely need to bring some of that back, but I've lost a lot of the red in the middle. So again, I'm just sort of tapping that back in the middle. Okay, and then we have an absolutely stunning selection of shimmers and glitters. Okay, I'm just swatching some of these. So these two are glitters. They do swatch really pigmented, but they do have that more like rough texture, obviously, because they are glitter. I don't know if they're gonna stick to the lid. I am gonna go in with the Alt Dimension first, which is this, and then I'm gonna go in with the glitter just to add a little bit of dimension. Okay, so I put a little bit of that shimmer on there. It's absolutely beautiful. Use a glitter just to add a little bit of dimension. I don't think it's going to work so much because I'm using a brush, but you know, just for a bit of effect. Okay, so it's not made a ton of difference, but you definitely can see the glitter particles in there, and it is super, super pretty. The lower lash line, I'm going to use the Gate, and it's like a very like dark sort of teal shade. And I'm just going to add a little bit on the lower lash line. It will tie in really nicely with the shimmer. Perfect. And then for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Hungry for Blood, which is this beautiful, striking silver. Oh yeah, that is a bit of me. God, that is super pigmented. Okay, so that is the look with just the palette. Absolutely obsessed. You've got like a teal red smoky black moment going on and I love it. But next we have these are the chrome liquid eyeshadow duo. Move between dimensions like the Demogorgon with this multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow packed with holographic ultra reflective pearls in smoky plum and blue hues. The eyeshadow palette is $26 and the liquid shadow kit is $20. This is the packaging. How unreal is this? I love it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, they are a lot smaller than I thought they were gonna be for $20, you know, like they are tiny. So like for $10, you know, I know they're multi-chromes and they are probably gonna look absolutely stunning, but they are tiny. I love the packaging though. They've got little demogorgons all around the lids and they are stunning colours. I feel like I have to swatch this. So this first one is called Humanoid. This is a purple with like blue reflex. And then the second one is called Interdimensional. This is the blue. Oh my god. I'm going to have to use this blue because it's going to go with the eye look. I'm just going to like scrape off some of it because I don't want it to be like too pigmented. But I think I'm just going to like bounce a little bit of it like in the middle of my lid. Actually, let's do one lid at a time. Gonna tap it out. You can see like the gorgeous purpley tones in there. That is absolutely hilarious. They are like that multi-chrome that I genuinely was using the wrong one. I meant to be using Interdimensional, which is the second one, but I was using the purple. So now we're gonna go back over the top because I was like, I swear this is meant to be going like with my eye look, and it's because I was using the wrong one. So anyway, let's go back in with our finger. Now we've got a mixture of like blue and purple on the lid. It's fine. Okay, so that is the lid with the multi-chrome on top. It is brilliant. I'm really annoyed, guys. My light has just died again. I'm going to have to like finish this look off camera, like the eyes. And then I'll have to come back really quickly. It's not going to be a great representation because obviously the shadows and everything, not going to do it justice. So by the time I come back, all the rest of my makeup will be done. We'll just have one product left to try and you'll be able to see the look in full force. Okay, so I'm back. I've finished off my makeup. We obviously have one more product left to try, but just want to show you the eyes. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed. I love the smokiness and like the teal colours together. I think it absolutely looks stunning. To finish off my eyes, I just used a little bit of my Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. And then my lip combo is an ABH lip liner in the shade Parchment, and then a Huda Beauty lipstick in the shade Anniversary. I typically would go for something a little bit lighter than this, but I was like rummaging around and I couldn't find my Beauty Bay lipstick. So yeah, I kind of wish they did lipsticks because MAC did lip glosses as well, and I'm just like, I don't have a Stranger Things lipstick and I really want one. So the last product left to try are the lip glosses. So this is the Ultra Glossy Lip Trio. It says, swipe on our sheer high shine gloss trio infused with sparkling multi-chrome flakes inspired by the iconic Christmas light scene with Joyce and Will. Love it. So it's called the Talk to Me lip gloss set. You've got a, oh Christ, nearly dropped it, a pinky purple, a like yellowy orange and a blue. So this trio retails for $28 and you can't buy them separately, so you do have to buy them as a trio. Again, they are, you know, like a little bit smaller than I thought they were going to be, especially for that price, like $28. Like they're less than $10 each sort of thing. I have to sniff these. So what colours have we got here? We've got right here, which is a gorgeous like yellowy orange gold with glitters in it. We've got Where Are You, which is a nice like pinky gloss. And then I think this is the shade I'm going to use because it will match the eyes. And this is called Run. And this is a gorgeous bluey gloss with the shimmers. I've got to give it a sniff test and look at the wand. Oh, that smells really nice. Smells so nice and sweet. I can't pinpoint what that does smell like. Plum, sweet cherry oil. Oh my god, it just smells amazing. And this is what the applicator looks like. And let's just put it on my lips. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Super glossy. Wow, my lips look wet, like they're juicy looking. In terms of the glitter particles, I can definitely see them, like especially when I look right up close. You can't see them from like when you look far away. I mean, I have got lipstick on as well, which probably doesn't help. But when I inspect up closely, I can see those glitter particles in it. Honestly, guys, it feels so thin, so lightweight, ultra juicy, glossy look. Smells amazing. These glosses are really nice, and I love that they've gone for like the colours of the lights from the show rather than just doing like a standard nude gloss. And even though you can't tell that I've got a blue lip gloss on, I know that I've got a blue lip gloss on, and I love that it matches my eye look. Okay guys, so this is my completed makeup with the brand new Colourpop and Stranger Things collection. I know I've been sent this, but I genuinely am obsessed with this collection. Even if I didn't get sent it, I would have been tempted to buy this. I say tempted, but I know I would have bought something, at least one thing from the collection, because I just love Stranger Things, and this is a really good collection. I'd say the only thing that I'm like the least favourite is the liquid highlighter, just because it is not really something that I would use, but everything else in this collection is something that I would reach for again 100%. Quality of the eyeshadows, yes, the mattes are very kickbacky in the pan, but as you can see, very pigmented on my eyes, so I never have issues with kickback as long as it has a pack full of pigment. Do you know what I mean? The shimmers were beautiful. The glitters were really nice. I mean, I didn't use them to their full potential because I did use a brush, and they definitely would apply better with their finger, but just to add that little bit of dimension, and it definitely works. Love the glosses, love the lip mask, the cream blush as well. Obsessed with that. I feel like I couldn't talk much about the liquid shadows because my light died, but basically I love these. Even though I only put like a tiny dot on my lids, I feel like it made like such a difference with the dimension. Yes, they are expensive, but just remember that multi-chrome and like duochrome products typically are much more expensive than normal shadows, just because obviously there's like different colours in it. If you do love your purples and blues and things like that, you are going to love these. And yeah, I love it, guys. I really love it. I really recommend it. If you love Stranger Things, you are going to love this collection. And I just think it's so special that this has been sent to me. I just feel super, super grateful. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this collection. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.